So pretty much everyone knows about Genghis Khan, right? The founder of the largest land empire in history, the Mongol Empire, a great conqueror, a ruthless leader, a brutal warrior. But what about any of the other Khans, like his successors? Who were they? Like, it is often forgotten that Genghis Khan already died in 1227, long before the Mongol Empire reached its greatest territorial extent, and it was only under his successors that the empire would also transform into a properly administered and working one. So after Genghis Khan's death, his second son Ögedei became the new Khan, and he would basically transform the empire from an expanding one to a bureaucratic one. But he would also continue his father's expansions by first crushing the Jin dynasty in China, then eliminating Jalal al-Din, who was a troublemaker in the Near East, and step number 3, conquering Russia. He also made the city of Karakorum a proper capital for the empire from which to govern, and in which he spent most of his time from 1234 until his death in 1241. So after his death, there were basically 10 years of shorter reigns and political instability until Möngke Khan became the new emperor. He was a very well-respected and a very politically capable leader, and because the empire had pretty much reached its maximum territorial extent at the time, he decided to split it up among his brothers and other trusted people, still reigning as the great Khan over all of them. Finally, the last emperor to rule over the entire empire was Kublai Khan. He was a very big fan of Chinese culture and statecraft and administration, and even moved the capital from Karakorum to Beijing. He also undertook campaigns against Myanmar, Laos, and Vietnam, but the dense jungles there made it pretty hard for the Mongols to actually conquer these lands. He was also the one who planned the invasion of Japan, but famously a typhoon crushed the Mongol army and also the Mongol dreams of conquering the island of Japan. Kublai was a great emperor, maybe even the best Mongol empire in history, and after his death, internal strifes and rebellions and coups and just the sheer size of the empire led to the breakup of the Mongol Empire into its successor states.